You can call her CL short. She's my boss, a wonderful boss, a wonderful boss. And I've grown so much within this 1 year with her. I'm able to speak like this. I'm an introvert, by the way, so edupreneur. Before this, she was a former lecturer in Polytechnic, right, CL? Handling accounting and entrepreneurship. And when I met her as a business owner, which is still in the education sector, which is our company today, Maven Start Life. Thank you, Jobcentre, first and foremost as well, for inviting us to this wonderful day, open day for everyone. So yeah, let's give CL a round of applause. Yeah, CL, if you can introduce yourself, any opening remarks you want to share?
First of all, thank you for making your time and effort to be here. 9 a.m. is very early. And I'm impressed you guys are all early here ready for us. I'm sure there are more coming lah. Give them some time. So yeah, as edupreneur, so meaning education plus entrepreneur. Most of the time, I wear the educator hats for sure. I have been doing education since the start of my career. The UBD back then, I took education as my degree. Then during that time also, that's when I discovered like, why no one tell me I can be entrepreneur? Even though everyone around me is in business, no one tell me, you can be business, well, that can be an option for us. So I took my master's in entrepreneurship. I came back, jadi lecturer, and now I started my own business. So we can share a little bit more from there. But first of all, can I have a show of hand? How many of you, baru graduate kan, you know exactly what you want to do already? Can I have a show of hand?
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, Oh, yeah. That's my team there, so yeah. Number 6. So that means less than half of you. So the rest of you, I'm sure you are here to discover like, is this something for you or not? So it's good to know, like rather than you masuk dulu then find out that, this is not my industry or not the career I want to be. Why not talk to the people first in the industry? You can de-risk kan. At least you can like, okay, less chance for you to get wrong. So take the opportunity to get more perspective from us. We will do our best to help you. Okay, thank you so much for coming again.
Thank you, CL. Wonderful. Yes, I totally agree with that. And also, right, let's explore CL. Why did you choose your career right now, CL?
I think why is a very important question. It shows clarity, and I can see most people don't have that yet, right? So I'm quite lucky. I mean, at first I don't even know what I want to do back then. After my O levels, I'm like, okay, I just need to do something. So it's actually my mom's choice for me to take education. That's it. It's either you want to jadi cikgu atau jadi accountant. Okay, pick one. I have no idea at all. That's when I shared earlier. During my degree time, that's when ada the business plan competition coming out. Okay lah, try lah. Then try, terus get top 3. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but it just happened. So hey, I can be also. So I think that's when you opening up to more exposure, pandaikan, try saja, it opens up a lot of new possibilities. And from that moment onward, I know who I want to be. Because I'm in education degree, slowly you like, I like and enjoy time with people, meeting new people like you. If I can have something that I can, sort of like one story or one word that can change, it could impact people's life. So I remember that when I actually hop on a family restaurant as well. So I met this uncle, these 2 uncles keep looking at me. And I was like, okay, I just smile at them because I'm the boss punya daughter kan, so I just need to be respectful. Like people look at me, I think properly also. So when he came out from the restaurant, he said, "Hey, thank you." I said, "Are you cikgu kah?" He asked me that question. I said, "Yeah, I was from poly before, but I left already. I left my day job back in 2020, so that I start my own business." So he said, "You know what? I don't know this uncle at all." He said, "My son used to be in your class." I said, "Benar kah? What's the son punya name?" Actually, I don't remember also. I said, maybe that's in my big group, like 100+ student punya group. There's no way I can remember everyone's name, but if it's my own specialized group, I would know. 20 students, I will remember everyone's name. They are with me for at least 2 full years. So he said like, oh, you know what, my son told me, you used to tell them, after poly, you will start your own business, and you did it. That's the message from someone I totally have not met before. He knows my face, he knows I'm the Jegu of the sun, and he knows what I have told the sun. I think that's what Jegu means to me. It's the purpose that we can bring to someone else's life, that we may or may not know sometimes. Because they just come direct to me, baru tak I tahu the story, or else I would never know. So this is what I would like to bring forward to. That what I said, I will do it. So that's one of the story that I have, and I don't know how many times I shared because it just happened like quite I think less than within the last 6 months like that. So why it comes, it takes time to build. At first I don't know, it just eventually moved it that way. Then during my working life, I always feel like, hey, lecturer doesn't mean I'm perfect already. I don't need to learn anymore. I shared with my colleague also. I said, hey, jangan tan, your degree 10 years already, need to upgrade lah. That's what I'm telling my colleague, so mean, we have a friend. But I'm just open to it because we need to continuously improve. The world is changing. But why education doesn't change? I own a tuition center. For the past 10 years, I'm teaching the same book. Adalah some topic in and out, right? But nothing changed. That's why I'm in education. Someone needs to do something. It's not the easiest business to say. I can do some other business and earn a lot more quicker. Education is not the easiest one, but someone needs to do it. That's why we are here with my team. And I just shared with Shafiq, I said, my team ada specific criteria. It cannot be anyone. It has to be what? Growth and outward mindset. Growth meaning you always challenge yourself for more. Baru 2 days ago, Dorim said, hey, CL, you tukar lagi, you see. But change for better lah, huh? Change for better. You change again. So things are moving really fast in a startup environment. And outward meaning we care for people. We're in education business. If my team doesn't care about people, no point to do this. You can find other businesses that more fit of you. So it's not about employer choosing the right employee, but I want to tell you on the other side of the coin, you also choose the employer you want to work with. Is this the right place for you? That's important. For me to make decisions, I always ask myself, am I going to regret when I retire or the day that I'm gone? Would I regret? If I'm going to regret, better do it now. Rather than for the sake of getting some salary, at the end of get the paycheck at the end of the month, I would rather do something that's worth of my life. That's how I want to determine and I'm glad that I know it earlier in my life. So to define how I want to live for the rest. Okay, thank you.
See, wonderful. That's why I love working with CL. That's why I'm here. And one thing that I really love about the company, one is everyone is sharing the same mindset, and we're really impact driven. We want to change someone, and by the end of by the end of today, if there's only one person who changed their mindset, willing to go for what they want, one of you, or you impacted someone else, we'd be happy. That's the aim. And I think Zo, one of our colleagues there, as well as Amar, they can relate to that. Oh, I don't want to regret. Let's do it now. So yeah, thank you CL. That's very wonderful. A short and quick one. How did you discover it?
I think I mentioned it earlier. It's about be out of your comfort zone. Keep exposing to different things. That's something that you can't imagine. Just try it out. I think I shared with my team before. I even joined a singing competition, but obviously I can't sing. I just do it anyways. So it's just putting yourself out there all the time. So I think back in 2017 starting also, I kept traveling. This year, almost every month I have to travel. It's putting yourself out there more often, but this year mostly for work lah. Mostly for work, I'm trying my best. Shafiq sudah holiday kan? I was like, I should have a holiday. My birthday is coming soon. So I need a rest also, just to recharge and put yourself in an environment that's totally different. That will bring you more different ideas lagi. I think that's about it. I think increasing exposure. Because the first moment I know I can be an entrepreneur again, I joined a business plan competition. No business background, I was a science student. taking education degree, nothing about business. I tried, it works, then that eventually brings out the rest of the path. I know exactly that I want to start my own business. Even when I first started, my first day in poly, I already know. My next job will be my own business. And I think one of you mentioned about setting your own rules, right? Shafiq. Because there are limitations when you're in an organization. As a teacher, I want to do the best I can to do things different. But it's not what the school expecting. Right? I like hands-on, I like experiential learning. I'm teaching entrepreneurship. Why exam? I say, if you give it to my hand, no exam. My modules, no exam. I don't care. I don't care. They start their business during the poly, fail or pass. It's okay to fail actually. It's best to fail during school time than you fail outside, right? When I jaga you, then that's how learning works. Not on book, not on presentation or something. They need more exposure. So I always throw my students out. They run projects as one of their module assessment. Other students, they look at it, they ask, is it your final year project? I say, no, that's just my module assignment. They need to do it. So that's why I want to bring it to my students. And eventually, hopefully, they're still running it now after I left. But I feel like that's the max I can contribute to my group of students back then. And I know that if I'm going to stay another 1 year, it will be routine. And I know my character. I cannot tahan. I can just stay still, right? So I move on already. Now I'm opening to public. So the audience you see, it's someone like you. And previously we did it in Chonghua. It's another group of students. I can do more for more people rather than staying at one place. That's why I'm out. And creating our own education. I don't know, you can say it's a uni also, it can be a school. But we're doing something on reskilling and upskilling. So bring more opportunities to Bruneians.
Thank you, Sia. Wonderful.
My background, it's very, I did the right study. I have education degree, master's in entrepreneurship. But I believe everything can be trained as well. So you can just, even if it's not the thing that you get for your degree, it doesn't mean that you cannot try. So I totally agree with her, and that's why Members for Life exists, right? We want to get you a quick training to get you ready. Like even for myself, I'll be joining a training coming in July to Korea. So we'll be trained as a trainer for digitalization, e-business I think, e-business modules. So even with that, I joined training also so that I can train people on digitalization. So yeah, definitely nothing stops you. You can start from scratch even. I remember talking about the interview, usually interview, I think I talk more than the interviewee. I was just sharing, hey, this is what I think. If you think it's right, you try. So I literally don't look at their background also. This Zorim, I don't know he's a first class also until I think recently. So yeah, I think it's about people. Get the right people in, anything else can be trained. Even your mindset. Even mindset can be trained. But if you're coming at the right mindset so that this is a right fit for you, it'll be easier. So you just train the specific technical and soft skills. Like Zorik is not comfortable talking on cold calling like that.
Yes, cold calling. At
so
first.
Train saja lah. Now he can talk already. See, my work, my student for the past 1 year. Right, my team is also my student. Also, I treat them like a student. Treat them like my mentee to say. I'm not the type that taking care of them like a boss. So stop calling me boss. Although my ex-colleague pun di Polytechnic they call me boss. I was like, kenapa? I'm your colleague saja. But I have that tendency people see me as a boss, but I don't really act like a boss. I think you will have a better say on that.
Flexible leaders. You guys curious what it is? Google it.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Thank you, Sia. And yeah, sorry. Yes, both of them. I was interviewed. Both of them. It doesn't feel like interview. It's both ways. Two ways conversation. Yeah. How does your day look like as a CEO?
Well, my day also. I mean, for me, it's flexible pulang. I intentionally set it shorter hours. So my team only work from 9 to 4 with 1 hour in the break as a break time. work from home Friday and Saturday half day. So that's what I'm seeing lah. Because I know I used to work in government and I don't like it. Like rather than put them in the jam, might as well you come when the jam is over and you go home before the jam starts. So that's the flexibility that I want to bring for my team, and I accept that as the culture. Every Thursday, by right, I think we are losing it a bit. We should have team coaching. Every Monday, we should. I spend a lot of time talking to my team to get their work running also. Every morning, normally weekdays. So other than that, afternoon, I'll do my own work because my work will not be done if I'm with them. I will try to fix everyone's work. Then afternoon, I'll have my own time doing my own work. At the same time, I'm also taking distance learning. So I'm taking teaching adult learners now. It's a university in San Diego. So it's like every week I need to submit my homework also. So that I have to do it at my own time. With other things, it's like if ada training, so macam if ada meeting apa, I have to go lah. So that's for me. I don't know, flexible, not flexible. But at the same time, I have my restaurant also. So after Mavens, I have to jaga my restaurant at the same time. But I try to fix it lah. I think this 1 year I spend more time on self-care. So every 4 p.m. I try to set my time normal work. But I know that I'm losing it out recently. I think I'm still texting them evening.
Likewise, we texted
Sunday, Saturday, I was like, just put it out there. Luckily, we don't use WhatsApp lah. We use another channel, so they can choose not to look at it. It's only for work purpose. But I try to catch up with every things that we are working on now. Things are getting busier, but it's good going in a very positive direction. Right? Even this week, I think was so packed, you know. And it's like, we're so busy like that. We have one project that last week baru asked us for meeting, and then this week we need to do something already. I'm like, oh, good luck guys, because I'm planning to go for my leave soon, end of this week. So I don't know how we're going to survive, but that's how it is. Sometimes the relax time. Sometimes when it's busy, then it's totally busy. It kena Saturday, Sunday sometimes, and I'm glad that my team is open to do the extra hours. But obviously ada in lieu lah. But we need to be flexible.
Give and take.
It's really give and take.
You gave us the opportunity to be flexible. That's what we can give in return as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cyril. Wonderful. So I have a few more questions, but we don't have the time. But you guys have the time. So some of the questions, right? You guys can ask this. What are the challenges that you face in their careers? And then what are the skills, the mindsets, technical, soft skills, anything like that can help in that careers. So thank you very much. Before we have a breakout room, let's give them all a round of applause. Now, thank you very much everyone.